T.J. Watt yesterday, well, he went in the history books as him and Reggie White are the only players in 4 straight seasons to have 13 or more sacks. And that's pretty good company for T.J. Watt, who had 3.5 against the Ravens on Sunday. The Cowboys activated Amari Cooper from the COVID list. He ended up playing against the Saints. He didn't play a whole lot because he only had about half of a practice before the Saints game. So the hope was he could just do a little bit, and he was able to, but he was struggling out there. Tristan Hill's suspension was reduced, as we said in a past video, that it was 2 games. It was reduced to 1 game. What happened was it was due to the appeal process, and the way this appeal process works is there's two players that are not in the league anymore that are in charge of it. Derek Brooks, and I can't remember the other one. You have to go through them, and usually it's your team behind you, in the NFL, and then lawyers. The way this happened was, as I presume, was that Tristan Hill said it was not the right thing to do. However, there was some fights this year that have not been players have not been suspended. They've only been fined, even if they've been fined at all. So it was a good part, and so Tristan Hill only misses the game versus the New Orleans Saints. Should be back for the game against the Washington football team. Seahawks coach Pete Carroll told reporters that they signed Adrian Peterson to their practice squad, as we said he was elevated, to their active roster before the game versus the 49ers. The NFL suspends Anthony Brown and Mike Edwards for 3 games for what they called misrepresenting the NFL with a fake vaccine code. They stayed away from fake vaccine code, according to Mike Florio, as he said yesterday. They stayed away from it because that way they could say, you know what, you can't be prosecuted actually. It was their way of easily doing it, to stay away from all that publicity. But Mike Edwards has been their veteran backup safety, and Anthony Brown makes this offense really work. Them being gone for 3 games is humongous. Jalen Hurts was out versus the Jets as Gardner Minshew got to start, who did very well. The Eagles beat the Jets, and according to head coach Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts will remain the starter, and Gardner Minshew will be the backup. Now, Hurts has an ankle injury that the Eagles kept saying that he'll be fine, he'll play. That's not what happened. He did not play. He was not even activated. Gardner Minshew was the quarterback, and that Eagle offense looked pretty good against the Jets, even though it was only the Jets. But right now, if you're Gardner Minshew, you're putting a lot down to see what teams will do in the offseason, and if you can get another starting job somewhere in the league.